And we're back. We just got beaten seriously by a paladin last game. And let's see if we can do any better on this one. The good news is I haven't really played this class much, so I'm also unlocking my rogue cards as I'm doing this. Hopefully we can get at least 2 wins out of this and we'll complete that daily quest and get another 40 gold. I think I'm going to open another pack with the next 100 gold that I get. I do like the arena, but I'm more of a fan of constructed gaming.
Valera versus Valera.
Well, this ought to be interesting.
Watch your back.
I'm going first
be
this
your
time,
death.
but I have no turn 1 plays. Betrayal's definitely going back. That's more of a late game card. I'm going to throw back Cold Blood. I'm going to keep the Deadly Poison just because it's something good for removal early on in the game. You know, in case I don't pull anything. And I didn't, really, so.
The pleasure is mine. The pleasure is mine.
And this is going to be first turn, nothing. Second turn, we can maybe shiv whatever he plays out. If not, we just draw a dagger and attack him with it. Okay, so dagger it is.
Here we go.
Third turn, I have the Harvest Golem playable. I could shiv and Deadly Poison if I like. Remember, he does have the coin, so he could play something worth 3 mana. I'm not sure if he's waiting for me to play something so he can respond to it.
Wanna blow something up?
Okay. Oh, wow. That's not common for them to actually do that well. So, we're going to backstab Headcrack here. Just because we took 3 damage. And I can combo this for free. And kill his minion.
Here we go.
Job done. And I don't mind getting rid of the dagger because I want to, if I do Deadly Poison, I want a fresh dagger with it anyway. Because the Deadly Poison will stick around for an extra turn that way.
It's time for a little blood.
Alright. So, yeah, I think I'm going to dagger, poison, and get rid of him.
Here we go.
I'm trying not to use too many of my cards to respond to him. I'd like to keep the... I mean, we're pretty equal in terms of just about everything at this point.
No, take candle.
Alright. So, a Harvest Golem, I think, is a pretty good play here. Alternatively, I could Crazed Alchemist and Headkraken and remove the... Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I would like to do here. I think I want to play the Harvest Golem. No, you know, I think I'm just going to play the Gadgets in.
So many.
I got the best deals anywhere.
That way I can get some card draw going. Next turn I have 6 mana available. So I could maybe Shiv and Headcrack and get 2 cards back. Oh! Alright, that is not what I wanted to see. So I'm going to kill the Geomancer just because if he's a spell rogue, that Geomancer is actually powerful. For example, it would make his Headcrack deal 3 damage if he has one. Like a Defender of Argus. But I can't Headcrack if I do that. So yeah, I think I'm going to kill the Geomancer first thing.
Time to pay.
And You know, I would rather have the health on him than the damage, so I'm going to Crazed Alchemist.
You love my new recipe.
And I'm going to head crack him. And attack him with my dagger.
Here we go.
Just so that way we're even in health again. Next turn I will probably spend 2 of my 7 mana to Shiv the Owl and kill it. Then I'll get a card back. Then I will probably play the Abusive Sergeant on whatever creature is left standing. And then I will probably head crack him. So yeah, that works out to 7 mana. So Shiv, Abusive Sergeant, head crack. Alternatively, if I need the taunt, I can play the Defender of Argus. Ah. He has 6 mana, so he's clearly trying to decide what to do.
They all bend to my command.
Okay, that was that's a pretty scary card. Again, for the reasons that I almost took Smith, that's why it's a scary card. So we have a Brewmaster now, which means we could pull the gadgets in back at some point and be able to get the card draw out of him again. So
I wonder.
I think I'm going to change my plan slightly, because I'm going to use the Defender of Argus in order to give him +1/+1, so that he doesn't die from an attack from the Spiteful Smith. So let's go ahead and Shiv and see if we draw anything. The Direwolf Alpha. Can I think I can get rid of that Spiteful Smith. Okay. So I have 5 mana. Oh, I cannot, because I cannot play both. Okay. I can play both of these, which it can only get him up to 5, unfortunately.
I wonder. I will be your death!
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Choose soon.
My shield for Argus!
Time to pay.
Job's done. Now if he wants to get through my gadgets, and he at least has to use his dagger as well as his Spiteful Smith. Next turn, 8 mana available. I'd like to use 3 to head crack if I could. So it might be a Direwolf Alpha.
So many options.
Oh! Okay. Well, my Gadgetzin is definitely going to die here. He's going to attack it with the Spiteful Smith, and then he's going to clear my board because his weapon will have 3 attack at that point. So yeah, he can get rid of the Defender of Argus as well. So... oh, no. Maybe he just deals 5 damage to me. If he does, I will probably Youthful Brewmaster that Defender of Argus.
Into the breach!
Alright, I'm going to deal 3 damage there. I'm going to use Youthful Brewmaster to bring it back to my hand.
Drink with me, friend.
I'm going to spend the 4 mana to bring it back out because I need Taunt.
My shield for Argus!
I should have played the Direwolf first. Oh well, now I just dagger up instead.
Here we go.
Job's done. So he can attack me with his Spiteful Smith, but that's actually going to bring his blade back down to 3 attack. So he could use the dagger to kill the panda, and his smith to kill... I mean, he could clear my board, but it'll clear his as well, and he'll just have a dagger. Ah! Or he can just go straight at me. He can deal 9 damage this turn if he wants to, which will take me down to 4. This is exactly what he's doing. So I'm going to have 6 damage. I can pump it up to 8 with the Direwolf. I can deal 10 with a head crack.
Mind if I roll knee?
11 with my dagger. If I can deal 1 more damage. But I can't.
I will be your death!
I just don't have enough. Well, there is a chance. Just gonna do 8, 9, 11 here. If the rogue still had the ability to buff, this would be game over. However, they do not. So, I have to gamble, unfortunately.
Join or die!
Into the breach!
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Challenge accepted.
Here we go. Well played.
He knows how close he came to actually death, though. He knew I was only 1 point off. Oh, if I could have pulled my Eviscerate or anything, that would have been a terrific turnaround. But, oh well. Very good game played to my opponents, and we will see if I go 0-3 for the first time in this arena. Back in just a moment.